Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel here on Global Conquerors, our weekly podcast, Conquest. This is episode 43, brought to you on September 15th, 2024. It's your host, SMGFrenzy, with your co-host.
As an ADC, as you guys know me as usual, back for the weekly podcast. Even though we missed a week, but that doesn't matter. We needed a break, and there's really much to talk about. But there's a good amount of esports talk today. And general news, we got not that much, but it's pretty big for certain people. It could even go into the gaming aspect of it too, but it's more known for everyone else. But yeah, we got a good amount to talk about. I'm gonna throw it over to SMG so we can get started and with the first topic. So let's get
Yeah,
it.
we'll start off with the aftermath of HCS Salt Lake City, where, of course, Space Station Gaming won the trophy again, but their trophy was missing for a little bit, as a fan, apparently, took their trophy temporarily, and one of the SSG owners was like, yo, if you don't return this, we're gonna pull the feed from the cameras and get you arrested. And I'm assuming this person got scared or was trying to treat it as a joke. But their trophy was returned shortly after that tweet went out. And we don't know what ended up happening with that fan, but just a PSA. Don't take things that don't belong to you. And then maybe don't take the freaking trophy of an esports event? Just general common sense things, but
Dude, this is the first time I've ever heard anything like that,
yeah.
and it would be Halo to do it.
Yeah, there's no
Out
other
of
scene that would
all,
happen.
no, not at all. But I mean, when did the tweet go live? Like the next day
No, same
or
day. Like almost an hour after the Space Station
was
1.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember. I don't know if you sent it to me or I think it just came up on my feed, but I was like, that's something that the Halo fan would do. So a good thing they got it back, but it sucks that this is how your the fans are representing their esport. It's not a good look. So
Yeah.
it sucks, but you got to situate it, and it just looked a little bit of threatening.
I mean, this is the same Halo event where somebody walked up to the LVT stream dressed up as Frozone from The Incredibles and started yelling about Kick.tv and how Twitch is like evil and whatever. And I don't know, man. Salt Lake City was a good event, but at the same time, wild stuff was happening on stream.
Those people are insane. I think it's a Salt Lake,
It might be Salt Lake. But
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all right.
Well, that's really it from the Halo event. We move over to CS. During the CS, they had one of their longest matches in history. You had Team M80 versus Fnatic that went to Game 71. This match lasted so long that they had to give the players a bathroom break mid-game because they were there for hours on end. CS matches don't go this long usually. This is super, super, super rare. And of course, Fnatic lost, unfortunately, 37 to 34. But it was just it's a spectacle to see. You're like, oh, they keep going to overtime. Okay, someone's in the lead. Nope, overtime. Just infinite overtimes.
Um, this is pretty insane because I was if I remember it coming up on my feed
Hmm.
like, oh my god, they're going into their fourth overtime. I'm like, fourth overtime. I was like, is this Rocket League? And I said it. I looked at it. I'm like, this is CS:GO.
Yep.
I'm like, no way. And it just the numbers on the rounds just look absurd, especially for CS. So I mean, and especially Fnatic is used to like losing these type of games. So no offense, but um, yeah, pretty insane. I think. Do you know the time? I heard it was like seven
It
hours or
was, I
more.
think, 6.5 hours or so. It was long because it's the main thing. But yeah, that's CS games are already long in themselves in normal regulation time, and then when you have an overtime that goes that far off, that's a long game. I would
Was
be
it? Was
done.
it? Was it at least the last match of the night?
I don't remember actually. I hope it was, because if you're the team waiting for them to finish, I would just go home and sleep. Wake up, still realize they're playing. Go back to sleep. But yeah, crazy CS game happening on the CS side. But hey, what more can you do?
I don't know, but it's funny though.
Yeah. But on to another esport, well, not esports, just gaming in general. Minecraft had some big updates for its communities. First, retiring the very controversial mob vote. As many know, the mob vote usually went live shortly after the Minecraft live event, allowing the community to vote between 3 different mobs that Minecraft had an idea and concept for to add in their game. Obviously, the mob vote would get pretty one-sided when, like, a big YouTuber would be like, yo, vote for this mob over the other 2 mobs. Or, like, people would raid and vote for another mob just because they think it would be worse. Like, while it was supposed to give the community power to choose what gets into Minecraft, it ended up being a very much of a popularity contest, and how for some it was a popularity contest, for some it's how they can sabotage the game, for some it was a mixture of both, and then for a lot it was like all 3 of these mobs are cool, and like Minecraft was like, if we add one, the other 2 will never come to the game. And that was kind of bad, but because some of the mobs that won ended up being kind of lame, and some of the mobs that lost. Now, if the mob vote stayed as it was, we would have never seen them in the game. So the loss of the
So,
mob vote is, I think, in my personal idea or opinion, is a good idea.
say, I mean, some mobs that got put into the game weren't. I mean, I can't even think. Like, none of the mobs that they added recently aren't good. Like, be honest, are they good?
Well, also half the time it's impossible to see some of them because you spawn in like a plain land that goes on forever, and you can't find a desert biome unless you run around for 2 hours straight.
Or in our scenario, we did it for like a day and a half, and our server sucks. The one we're on with this, our world sucks. I remember we literally were looking for villages,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to maybe 9, 10, and not a single. We didn't see an armadillo until like the last 40 minutes of our session.
Yeah.
So, and they only spawn in certain biomes, so it's stupid, but um, I don't know. Ah, it's good that it, it's a good thing, right? Like their idea and concept was good, but I just think what they should obviously they're getting rid of because of popularity and stuff like that, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to see like, hey, we have these 3 mobs coming out later down the road, but we want you to pick which one comes out first and quicker, which is like what I thought it would come to, but obviously they didn't, and I don't know why they didn't bother thinking about that idea because any known person would have thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the mob sucked, you were like, okay, well, next time it comes out, we'll choose this one instead of that one. Even though that mob would not be in the game, but then I don't know. Yeah, it just their idea was good.
Yeah.
It's just the abuse of power was the issue. But
Yeah, the mob vote was too easily, especially since majority of Minecraft's player base is young, and so these YouTubers had millions of subscribers who could be like, "Hey, I want you guys to vote for the Penguin." So you would see the Penguin gets a couple million votes, and you can know exactly where they came from and how it was able to win. So it really was a lot of the people voting were
oh
easily
my wait,
influenceable. You know?
oh my god, I forgot. That's what they added, right? The penguin.
No, the Penguin lost.
Wait, no. What mob did they add in instead of the
It
penguin?
was the Penguin versus the Crab versus the Armadillo, and the Armadillo won.
Wasn't there another one?
There was
Another mob? They did
three,
another one before
four
this one?
mod. Yeah, there was like 4 mob votes. Let me check. But
There was
is
one that you were mad that they didn't choose.
I
Like,
voted for the Penguin, man, and I'm sad.
no,
Okay,
there's like
so
another one.
the 2022 mob vote was where is it? I cannot find it. Okay, Minecraft wiki, blah blah blah. I'm an adult. Stop asking me questions. Last year's mob vote was which is the very last mob vote. It was the Armadillo versus the Crab versus the Penguin, and like I said, Armadillo won first place, Crab second, Penguin was
Am
last
I,
place.
am I tripping, bro? Did I not think
It,
Minecraft already had crabs
nope, it
in the
did not
game?
have Crab. You're thinking probably mods. The 2022 mob vote was the Rascal versus the Tough Golem versus the Sniffer, and the Sniffer won.
Yeah, which, yeah.
The 2021 mob vote was the Glare versus the Allay versus the Copper Golem. The Allay's in the game. Obviously, the Allay won. The 2020 mob vote Come on. Where is it? The Glow Squid, which won. The Moon Bloom, which would have been like the Gold Cow, and the Ice Lodger. The Glow Squid won. And the
I
2017 mob vote was... I don't know
pretty
any
sure
of
this
these. What
one.
is this? It was mob vote. It was like which biome should get a mob, and it was the oceans that got the mob. Well, no, not the oceans. The oceans got second place. It was the nights time skies that got the mob. And that's how we have the what's it called? You know, when you don't sleep for 3 days in Minecraft,
Yeah,
you get a mob.
I call them the demigorgons, but they're not that. They're the bat. I don't know. I just called them bats. The bats, or no, not bats.
What is their name? I don't.
The Nightwalkers, or so. I don't know. I don't know the actual name,
The
but
Phantoms. There it is. The Phantoms won.
I
Yeah,
think I wanted the ocean. Wait, no. I think I wanted the ocean one, right? I think that's the one
I
I wanted.
think so. Yeah, but we didn't get
Because
that
there's nothing. The ocean was useless at the time.
at the time. Yeah, but now we have like all the other things in the oceans. So ended up working out eventually. But some mobs should be in the game already. Like, where are camels in the desert? What about meerkats? What about lions? We have polar bears. Give us some more predators. That'd be cool. But the mob vote kind of like stifled what you could add in the game because you would have three good options. Like the crab, like you said, should already be in the game. But since the crab lost, it would have never been added now.
Wait, am I faded, bro? Why do Minecraft have lily pads if they don't have frogs?
Minecraft has frogs, I'm pretty sure.
They don't have frogs? No fucking way. They do not. Hold up.
Hold on.
June? No, there's no way they have.
Minecraft has frogs. Yeah, I'm not crazy. They just only spawn in the swamp biome, which is the issue. Lily pads aren't always in the swamp biome.
Do they?
Lily pads spawn... Well, yeah. Frogs primarily spawn in the swamp biome, but they can spawn on beaches, taigas, forest.
There's three different types, right? Look, found in there's a temperate or temperature. Wait, I can't read, bro. My English is fucked. There's a temperature rate. I'm probably reading that wrong. Cold and a warm version. There's three versions.
Yep.
One is found in neutral biomes and swamps. The cold version is found in cold biomes and the end dimension. What? The
Huh?
end
That's not
dimension?
real. Hold on. You're reading like
Warm.
some fake Minecraft. What are you
Two
talking about?
frogs are bred together. One of oh no, that's how to breed them. I don't need to know how to fucking breed frogs. Frogs are useless.
Well, he's talked about lily pads, you know? Frogs were announced in 2011 at Minecraft Live, and they were added in 2022. So they've been in the game for 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I felt like they were not. They were nowhere to be found anywhere.
Well, because we were rarely, if ever, in a swamp biome, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure if you go back to even one of our videos when we went to a swamp biome once, you will see a frog, I'm pretty sure. So,
Okay, do frogs have any other purpose?
no.
So they're not useful for anything?
They're like a decorative mob, kind of. You know, they're there just to be there.
Minecraft frogs were added in the game in Wild Update in June 2022.
Yeah,
Frogs are passive mods that can be found in swamp. Okay. So they're useless.
basically.
I would have liked to look. This might sound weird, but I wanted the crab to get in the game so we could have another. I would hope they would make them into another food resources because we could have had crab
That's
meat.
true. Yeah. Also, the crab claw was supposed to be like a weapon that you could use. So
And I
the
think you would have
crab would
gotten
have
that.
made sense, but no. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. But yeah, Minecraft retired the mob vote. Minecraft Live also changed their format. Instead of happening once a year, Minecraft Live will now be happening twice a year. So I doubt that they're going to give us double the updates, but they maybe will split their updates into shorter sections or segments for each one. So there's that. And also, PlayStation will now be getting a native version of Minecraft instead of getting an Xbox-based port version of Minecraft. Because you know when you boot up Minecraft on PlayStation, it shows Xbox Live and blah blah blah, and you're basically playing like an Xbox emulator. But now PlayStation will have their own version of Minecraft that is still cross-platform and whatnot. So, big Minecraft updates all the way around.
Stupid.
What?
There's no point. There's no need for it.
Well, that's what they're doing.
They're gonna put more time and effort into making updates for the game. Were they just were there just people pissed because they were tired of seeing Xbox come up on PlayStation?
Maybe, I don't know. That's their
Well,
problem.
you know what's fucking crazy? Not
What?
for crazy, but I was watching a video. I think someone was playing Minecraft
Mhm.
on 360, and it's still like people playing on it.
Yeah, it still works. It might not be the greatest, but like, it still works.
Dude, the way Minecraft on 360 looks insane. It looks way more simple than any other.
I mean, partially because it is. I remember playing it on my 360, and my god, having to because 360 didn't have unlimited servers, you would hit like a wall after a couple hundred blocks. So you were boxed in, so sometimes you would have a seed that didn't have every biome because of how small it was. So, very different time, but it was the first growth of Minecraft on consoles, which is why we are where we are today, where the console and PC versions, cross-platform, everything's the same, which is very nice.
I remember when it came out, and I wanted it so bad. I even bought it on Black Friday.
Really? Oh, nice.
But then when I got the Xbox, they ended up releasing like the PC version of it on console,
Yep.
which changed the game like down.
So everyone's playing the same Minecraft now, which is cool.
Which should have been a thing, but
Well, it's harder. It was harder to do on 360 due to its limitations. So the Xbox One basically being like a decent computer that was affordable for people, it made sense that it was able to do computer things.
yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, I would have thought Minecraft would have been the first game to cross platform. The only why do I feel like Fortnite's the only one that comes to mind when it comes to like cross platform being broken, like or that barrier being broken by Fortnite.
I think because Fortnite also just happened to be free. So it was a game that was free and also was like you can play across your phone or on PlayStation or on PC and everyone's like, "Whoa, that's new." So that's why it was like a big deal.
Dude, I never forget back in the day. I'm not gonna name names, but you know who used to play Fortnite with on the time, and he used to play on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, a time where it was a mobile, a console, two Xbox, and a PC playing
Online.
Fortnite at one point.
Yep.
That sounds insane. Now we have PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. Which one am I missing?
Mobile.
Mobile. Well, mobile just came back.
Yeah. A lobby of
And
5, you can have people on 5 different platforms. It is cool. Like it's cool that you have that ability to be able to do that.
yeah, it's cool though. Besides that, sorry, got off topic. Yeah, good thing they got rid of that. It wasn't. It was just unnecessary.
Oh yeah.
And then
Hopefully,
Minecraft obviously getting their version of Minecraft.
yep. But we'll see what the Minecraft updates bring. I'm curious to see how they choose mobs going forward. But hopefully, it's good and less controversial. But now on to League of Legends. Every single league has finished their regular season, and all teams are now ready for Worlds, which starts on when we're recording this. It starts 10 days from now on September 25th. The Worlds play-in stage. But all the teams that have qualified for Worlds are. We'll start off with the LCK, best region in the world. Hanwha Life, your number 1 seed. Gen G, your number 2 seed. Damwon, your number 3 seed. And scraping out at the bottom, T1, your number 4 seed.
Goddamn, bottom of the barrel.
T1, surprised that they even made it. They fought for their lives against KT, who was led by their soon-to-be former captain Deft, who is now... Actually, he has had his last dance for real this time. Like, he's done. He cannot delay it. He said he's going to the military, but he hopes to come back after, which is basically impossible for League Pro, but we'll see. But yeah, we have our
The only pro that I know I think that could do that could be Faker.
but he
But
doesn't have
he doesn't
military.
have to worry about that. He doesn't have to worry about that because he won the gold medal. So,
Exactly.
anyway, um, yeah, that quote from Faker that all roads lead to him, and yeah, they kind of ended up going through that road against Faker. Almost took him down again
Yeah,
when
in game
it
five,
really when it mattered,
KT
and
was leading in game five and through.
yeah, no, if you're a T1 fan, I'm sorry, but this roster is chalk, bro. Even Mokhtar, a diehard T1 fan, knows this roster is chalk.
Yep.
And I don't know who's gonna win Worlds, but holy, it's definitely not Gen G or T1. And I thought Gen G would look good until what happens to them. So
Yeah.
let's go UNA, baby, NA.
Hey man, we'll see. But I know for a fact T1 players were so happy because the sigh of relief they let out after beating KT. You never see that from them. Their coach in the back room was like so excited, and then I know for a fact Riot Games themselves were
We're
stoked that
so
T1. Because if you look at it, the LCK finals, like the actual finals between Genji and Hanwha Live, had less viewership than the regional finals between T1 and KT. More people tuned in for a fourth place match than the grand finals. And it's only because T1 was there.
only because Faker was there.
That's
Let's
also
say
true.
that.
Yeah. But coming from the LCK, presumably Hanwha Life is the strongest team since they did walk the team that made them essentially. And we'll see how that goes.
I can't believe Gen G got smoked like that. I still don't believe it. Like they look real good until they wait into the finals. They look like the best team to win everything until what happened to them and ended up with the second seed. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how, but
We know how Genji's at Worlds. They don't do anything. They'll be gone pretty quickly.
as long as Figure don't play nobody, they'll win. Wait, they have to play
They're
somebody.
gonna play somebody. They're gonna be put in a hard group probably.
If T1 lose to NA,
Yeah, this roster's done. They're dropping 4 out of the 5 members.
Faker has yet to lose to any team in China, right? At all,
At Worlds, he
or
hasn't
in the
lost to
world.
a team in China, yeah.
If he does, then love the roster.
Yeah, and then it's really over. But speaking of China, the 4 representatives from China, you have Bilibili Gaming, you have Top Esports, you have LNG, and you have Weibo. There was a big upset. Weibo, yeah. There's a big upset where JDG, one of China's best teams, did not qualify actually. So big news out of there.
They choked hard. I'm sorry, they choked hard.
That was a bit of a disappointment.
I think I looked it up. I think they were predicted to at least get the second seed.
Yeah.
And
The fact they didn't even qualify.
they didn't even qualify, which woo! I'm rooting for them this year.
Weibo wild.
Underdogs, baby.
China has good teams, but you saw what happened to China last year.
You saw what happened to T1 this year?
Shush.
If T1 this year played China's team last year, they're getting smoked.
Probably, but that's a different topic on its own. Then your 2 European teams, you have G2 and Fnatic. No one is surprised. G2 always qualifies, and Fnatic is always either the 3rd or 4th seed from EU, so good thing on those two. In North America, we had a big upset. Team Liquid and C9 didn't take the 1st seed. C9 didn't even qualify, which is crazy. Team Liquid 2nd place. FlyQuest, number 1 seed. They came in strong, and actually, the way I think we talked about it last week, the way that they won is still insane. But what a way for the LCS to close out. But that's not all the teams, because now you have the World's play-in stage, which takes place next week. And the teams that I named first were the teams that qualified directly for the World's Swiss bracket. Play-ins technically isn't Worlds. It's for the last-minute teams to get into Worlds. So you have the PCS Asia Pacific, which has PSG Talon and SoftBank Hawks. PSG being from the like Southeast Asia region, and then SoftBank being the representative from Japan. You have the Vietnamese VCS region, which has GAM Esports and Viking Esports. You have the LEC, which has Mad Koi Lions. You have NA, which has 100 Thieves. You have Brazil, that has Pain Gaming. And you have Latin America, that has Movie Star Rainbow Seven. So the prediction is that obviously you expect NA and EU to get out of these, because they almost always do. And besides that, you either expect the Japanese team to get out or the VCS team to get out, because Vietnam tends to be really strong against almost any region. But those teams will play their play-in stages from September 25th to September 29th. And the winners from those games, there will be 4 winners that get to advance to the Swiss stage. So, Worlds is up and rocking, and this is also the last year for the LCS, as it is for the Brazilian League and for the South American League.
Oh, well, that's what you meant. Like, they're gone, right?
Yeah, they're gone, as in the LCS will
They're getting
exist,
hurt.
but be considered like America's North, and then they'll be in America's South, like how Valorant does. You'll have 6 LCS teams, and we know 2 of them are leaving, which was Immortals and I think it was Shopify. Those 2 teams are leaving because we're going to get 2 South American teams, no, 2 Brazilian teams and 1 South American team in our region. So things are changing a lot. We'll see how it ends up next year. NA also loses a world slot. We'll have 2 now instead of 3. But fun times for League. But Worlds will be exciting again.
Hey man, I think 100 Thieves might be the sleeper NA team this year.
100 Thieves got
They're
walked.
pretty. I know, but they're pretty good when they're actually good.
I don't know. I'm sorry, man. The way that they got walked twice was bad. I don't have 100 Thieves. I think Team Liquid will be our best team this year, besides FlyQuest. But if I were to predict who's gonna win Worlds right now, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Chinese team. Probably BLG. If it's not them, it's gonna be T1. Because you've seen T1 come in 4th seed for the LCK before, and they still made it to the grand finals. Because when they go to Worlds, T1 is just different for some reason. Doesn't matter what roster.
Alright, bro. GS or Zeus, or what do you want to call yourself? Wake up, dude! You're the reason why y'all are losing, bro. Mark, Rio 100% with me. He's the reason why they're losing.
He is.
I think everyone else is. Wait, sorry. Everyone else is more so consistent. Even I thought at one point, I was like, if they're gonna change the roster, it would be Owner. Owner has been playing really good, and the one player that was the MVP last year, the MVP at the gold medal game.
Yep.
And he won the MVP for the World Series or Esports World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
He was the MVP for 3. Where the fuck did he go?
When Zeus pops off, he pops off. But when besides that, dude is not present.
Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know, man. Zeus hurts me sometimes. I don't know what to tell you. T1, if like I said, if they make changes, Zeus unfortunately probably is one of the ones to go. Besides that, I'm not sure. Keria, Faker are staying. Like, that's just a fact.
I think Guma's up there too. I think he's showed out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, it was supposed to be Zeus and Owner.
Yeah.
But Owner has been playing his role pretty good. To a point where, like, respect. He might be the weak link of their team, but he's like the perfect piece for them.
Yeah.
But when Zeus knows how to play the game or decides to be awake, the team is good, bro. They literally won an event not that long ago. The Mickey Mouse tournament, the esports World Cup or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And they had one world not that long ago either.
They're the defending world champions, man.
So, this roster is going to be gone. I feel like even if they win Worlds, this roster doesn't change. They shouldn't keep this roster.
No. It's time. No. It is time to change the roster.
and I don't feel like they need to make a lot of player change. I just think, I just think only Zayas is the only one who's struggling, or he's not doing what he's was originally doing. I don't know what happened.
I mean,
His
it's the same thing the past 2 years. Zeus would like be amazing, and then when it mattered the most, he just wasn't there. And it mattered the most 3 different times, and he just wasn't there up until they were desperate to make it to Worlds. So I really don't know he's unfortunately just a weak top. He's not a consistent top laner. So if anything, T1 needs a consistent top laner to take pressure off of Faker from having to manage everybody like kids. It's hard to say.
I don't think there's lots of start. They didn't or team. If they make the run, they'll make the run and win worlds. But
Yep.
this roster does not stick after, even if they win it.
No.
You just can't. You can't. I don't know, bro. It just something isn't cooking no more. You might have that spark that hits at the perfect time at Worlds,
Yeah.
but it's not. That spark hasn't been there for the whole year. So, you know, T1's fans, we know how they could get. And it sucks that this year wasn't good for them because they weren't getting good practice, but there's only one player that isn't playing up to his standards or even better. So it sucks because I like the roster and I like their personalities and I feel they all mesh, but
Yep.
the whole point is to win. And
I
we
think
just
they
turned this
know.
whole world rant update thing into just T1 rant.
Yeah. No, I think
But
T1. I think even the players know this is it for us this year. We're not staying together this year, so they're trying. I think their hardest to at least go as far as they can. So we'll see if that. It'd be crazy if they win this year and then like a month later, T1 drops Zeus and Owner. It's like damn. Okay, but I mean
I
it's
don't think,
expected.
I don't know, man. I think Owner's pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
If he gets dropped, I hope he goes to a good team because he was their worst player like the last like last year he was pretty bad at the beginning. You
Mm-hmm.
could tell. Um, like I just remember that one play he made where he was super weak and he chowed the guy weak, and I
Yep.
was like, ah. And I was critiquing him, and then obviously he hasn't made that many dumb mistakes, and so
Yep.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But this roster it's done, bro. Even if they win worlds, I'm saying it. They don't stick, bro. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
something's not clicking anymore, or I don't know. It's not the meta. It can be.
It's partially the meta though, because they're not good with some of the champions, and some of their picks have been super questionable, even from Faker. So it's just a lot of things going wrong from lack of practice due to DDoSing, having almost no break time between Spring Split, MSI, Esports World Cup, Summer Split, Regional Finals, now Worlds in 2 weeks. So they just had no break, and also all the stuff
Yeah.
going behind the scenes with content. So it's a lot, but hey, we'll see how they perform at Worlds. Honestly, that's all we can say.
Well, let's keep it in the League of Legends topic. While quick, T1 movie, right?
Yeah, Red Bull's premiering or creating and premiering a T1 movie soon on the T1 YouTube channel, which will be very fun because I think it's following their run from last year. So we'll see their lowest of lows and their highest of highs to their absolutely stomp when they stomped at Worlds. So very excited. The poster looks great. Rent out a movie
Yeah.
theater and watch it with friends, man.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think that closes off the League of Legends topic. We move on to PlayStation announced the PS5 Pro, a new PlayStation console that will be coming out this November, which is worth $699. This version of the PlayStation will have an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, AI driven upscaling, and of course, no disk drive because that's just what new consoles come with now. But from my experience and from looking at this is not worth it. Just buy the base PlayStation 5. There's no reason. If you're spending $700 on a PlayStation, buy a PC. Do not buy this PlayStation. I'm sorry, Sony. I know you're never going to give us a brand deal now because of that, but it's not worth it.
Nope, not at all. Sorry, don't care. Don't really care. If we get asked to do something for the fuck no. What is that price tag, dude? I thought the whole point of gaming consoles is to make it affordable for people to get. That's the whole point. Like, if you can't get a PC, you get a goddamn console.
Yeah.
Consoles are like getting up there. 700. That's what people were paying for when you couldn't get PlayStations back then. It's not worth it, man.
No,
I'm sorry.
not even close.
But they did steal this idea from Xbox. But the difference is Xbox. I think they only raised their prices by 100 every time, but it's not like absurdly 700. Are you serious? How much are like one of the like people will say anything to hate Xbox because they're not the superior console, but
I mean, which Xbox? Like the Xbox Series S right now is $349.
let's see. Let's see.
So,
Xbox Series X. Sorry,
X.
2 TB Galaxy Black Special Edition.
Mm-hmm.
$600. Tell me that's not worth $600.
It would be.
It's a special edition. That's already one thing.
Yeah.
2 TB.
Yeah, it's lost
And it's
space.
like the new, and it has this.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Xbox Series X, 1 TB digital edition, white, $450.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox Series S, 1 TB white, $350. And guess what? They all run the same.
Largely, yeah.
Xbox Series S starter bundle, $300.
Hey, you want to go cheaper? Xbox One Series S. Like
Xbox Series
$250?
Xbox Series S, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Xbox
1
One.
TB.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Xbox Series S, 1 TB, $350.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terabyte, bro. Half of the new ones are 500.
No, yeah.
So let's say you're paying $50 more from the starter to the 1 TB for 500 more gigs.
No, even if you want a good console, go back a generation, get the Xbox One S. It's $150.
Xbox Series X, 500. Xbox Series X refurbished, $450. Xbox Series S, $300. $300 for the Series X 1 TB. Xbox Series S certified. Yeah. So
Hey, man.
they're not. Let's see. What'd you say? Xbox what?
Xbox One S, the one that I have.
And it runs pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You could get it. Let's see. Terabyte. Xbox Series One S terabyte console previous generation 448. Brand new.
Hey,
I didn't see a single Xbox go over 700.
yeah. PlayStation is kind of ripping people off on their money, so they're like I said, there's no reason. Just go for the base PS5 if you're gonna play PlayStation. There's no reason to go for the Pro. But we're not gonna linger on this too much before we go into PlayStation is gouging you for your money topic. So
Okay, next topic. PlayStation is blowing people off.
sure, but
Finessing the people.
yes. But the actual next topic, the International 2024, Dota's biggest event every year. We talked about it last year when the prize pool crashed. It's the same this year. No one really cares anymore because, unfortunately, Valve is ripping people off on the Battle Pass, so people aren't willing to spend $40 million on it anymore. But besides that, TI finished this morning. You have your TI winners, Team Liquid, who beat the Gaiman Gladiators in a quick 3-0 fashion. If you get a chance to at least look at the opening ceremony or to look at the stadium, this is one of the coolest esports stadiums they've ever done. Because the theme was a circus, so everything looked like it was like a circus theme. Like a really regal early 1900s circus theme. So props to Dota for the very cool staging, very cool ceremony and whatnot. And of course, props to Team Liquid for being your Dota champions this year. Is that what you're looking at right now?
What,
Yes,
what,
no.
what will I look up?
The International 2024 arena or venue or whatever. It's a really cool design.
2024 open ceremony.
Yep.
Oh shit! It does look like it's pretty dope.
Yep. Dota always does cool stuff for TI, so there's no surprise on that one. But yeah, besides TI, we're going to
Uh,
our last topic, which is the RLCS Grand Finals takes place today. So unfortunately, we can't tell you who the winner will be at the moment, but we have one team from North America left,
PlayStation.
G2, fighting for their
Oh,
lives right now to stay in. The venue, the crowd, everyone is going insane. Let me check. G2 actually just won their match right now in the semifinals. Let me see. They're playing against K-Core, I believe. Yeah, in the G2 is going to the grand finals. So North America will have their last team left in the grand finals, and they most likely will be going against Team Falcons, the representative from Saudi Arabia, if they win their next match. So very fun. Rocket League is just fun to watch, man. You don't have to watch the whole season. Just watch the finals. You will be
this is
jealous.
Rocket League.
It is one of the most
Wait, what
entertaining
is that
esports.
from?
This is Rocket League.
This is Rocket League or something like that. What is that? What is that from?
I don't know actually. This is Rocket League original clip from 6 years ago.
I don't know why, but it just like it was funny.
It was from a North American match.
What is it? Is it funny? It sounds funny.
It's funny, but it's also I guess it's iconic now, you know? But yeah, obviously with how we are in the last half of the year, or even the last quarter of the year, most esports are wrapping up. Like Dota just wrapped up, Rocket League wraps up today. League will wrap up in about a month and a half time. Halo wraps up in about
A
half a
month and
month.
a
So
half.
everything largely wraps up this time of year, with most esports starting in January or February. Besides COS starting usually at the
In
end.
October this year.
Yeah, so we're
Car comes
winding
out.
down a bit.
Uh,
Well, yeah.
uh,
Besides that,
G2.
that's it.
That's what I got. G2.
Yeah, G2 for the win. Besides that, we move over to general news, which has only one topic, and this one's a bit unfortunate, but legendary actor and voice actor James Earl Jones passed away in the past week. He was known for many of his roles in different movies and different TV shows, both live action and animated. He's most well known, of course, to many people as the voice of Darth Vader. If you grew up on the Disney side, the voice of Mufasa and the Lion King. He even does the voiceover for some of the news channels. So he's had a super iconic presence in just the world of media as a whole. Like I said, TV shows, movies, video games, voicing podcasts, voicing the virtual versions of books. He's just there. So his loss, he lived a long life. He was in his 90s. I believe he was 93, 94. But it's still just an unfortunate loss in the community of entertainment.
Yeah, he's voiced some iconic characters, and he will be missed. I mean, he was a big part of a lot of people's childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Darth Vader was one of his main, but obviously Mufasa. Um, uh, Pretty sad for a lot of people that have watched his work over time.
Yep.
Um, I know it hurt you a little bit. I know it did. So you know, let him rest in peace. Or is that what would you say? Or was there another proper
No.
perfect
Yeah.
way?
That works.
So um, I heard, I don't know if it's true, but wasn't he supposed to go to Dragon Con this year?
No, he went to Dragon Con once, and that was in 2012, which ironically was my first Dragon Con.
Okay, so I don't know where I heard that. I thought he was supposed to go, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's a what happened? What last week
Yeah, it's
ish?
mid last week.
So yeah,
It was an
he,
unfortunate situation.
but his work will live on.
Yeah.
So
No, absolutely. He's an iconic voice in just film and cinema, so he will be remembered for hundreds of his roles that he's been able to work in. But
yeah.
I guess to move on, I didn't add this to the schedule, but second topic, the Penguin, which takes place in the world of Batman, the most recent live action, the Batman. The Penguin is a TV series, and it's currently certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes at 91%. It is considered one of the best comic book villain performances ever. People are saying that this series is going to be like, this is just setting up the next like Dark Knight trilogy almost, with how you have the Batman, now a really good series as a Penguin. So I'm probably gonna watch this soon. Maybe this might motivate you to watch it soon. But
What, to watch the show?
the Penguin, yeah,
Um,
maybe not. I don't know.
I probably won't. I mean, I've always liked This might sound fucked up, but I've always preferred the DC characters or the DC villains more than the Marvel ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. Yeah, you got to think DC got some good characters. This is the storylines. Their story building sucks.
Yeah,
The Joker. Let's see, the Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler.
you got Harley Quinn, you got Poison Ivy,
Harley
you
Quinn, Poison
got
Ivy, Scarecrow, Bane,
Deathstroke, yeah.
Deathstroke, like Peacekeeper. No,
Peacekeeper's
yeah.
not even a villain. He's like an anti-hero.
So they got some pretty dope villains. I think DC has better villains, and then Marvel has better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
in my
think Marvel's has a stronger execution of heroes. DC, since they've been trying to lean dark for a while, has had stronger execution with villains. Like, everybody knows the Joker. Everybody knows Harley Quinn. They've had so many TV shows and movies and books and comics that have had so many takes on them, but all their origins tend to be the same. You have the Joker from the Dark Knight series. You have the Joker from the Joker film that has the second movie coming out soon. You have the Joker from the animated shows. You have the Joker from the anime show. Like, there's so many ways that they've been able to breathe life, and since he's such a complex character, they've been able to develop him in a way that's just captivating in every performance. Versus, like, where, like, example, Ultron in the Avengers, he has more basis in the comics, but his movie adaptation, he was there, then he died, and that was kind of it. Bro
what
was
was
like,
that?
I'm alive, I hate humans, I will kill humanity, and then gets worked by Vision and dies. That's it. No one cares about Ultron anymore. So DC has been able to do a better job with their villains compared to Marvel. But oh, and I guess another topic, not movie related. IShowSpeed, which probably should have been in the gaming one, but it's fine. IShowSpeed was on a tour in the Philippines, and he had some funny moments, such as trying Jollibee for the first time. IShowSpeed, I'm with you, man. Jollibee is revolutionary. It will change your life. I had it for the first time in Hawaii.
What? Wait, Jalo? Wait, what is it called?
Jollibee, Jolibee. Unfortunately, there are no Jollibees in Georgia. The nearest one is in Florida. Jollibee, best fast
Wait,
food.
B?
Yeah, B
Like,
E E, like a bee.
oh,
Yeah. Jollibee will change your life. It will make you reconsider every fast food place you've ever gone to.
what is it? Is it? It's like just fast food.
It's a Southeast Asian fast food giant that like makes like chicken essentially. So they do like chicken
Oh, okay.
sandwiches, chicken buckets,
Their version of KFC or Popeye.
yeah, and it is different.
I heard. Okay, so I
It
heard.
is
Okay,
so damn good. Our family went to try it once because we saw it in Hawaii, and then we went again the next day. Like Jollibee, mwah. And Speed,
I
I don't
heard.
blame him for his reaction. Jollibee is different, man.
Wait, is there a video on it? Like of his reaction?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. He was going insane. It was crazy because they shut down the restaurant for him because he had like a horde of fans following him. So I guess also, since we're talking about Speed, the community that he has around the world, I'm so surprised at how large it is. I just sent it to you on Twitter.
But he's not even a bad person, bro. Like there's
No,
like
he
I
isn't.
think
I'm just
he gave a homeless dude some food and Stuff like
Yeah.
that. I remember it was like pretty wholesome.
No, yeah, he's not a bad person. I'm just surprised how much of a community he's been able to grow. Like, just watch that clip and just watch his reaction. Like, it is revolutionary fast food.
What the fuck?
Also, just all the people outside.
What? It has to be the way they cook it, right? Or like season it, or is
It's
it?
it's a combination of both. Jollibee's chicken is super juicy. It's all like a white meat cut. It's whatever seasonings they use in that region of the world. So it's just prime quality chicken that tends to be super fresh with prime quality seasoning that you just don't get from American fast food
Yeah, I
joints.
know. White people don't know about seasoning, bro.
It's like,
It's a
you know,
joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
it's
joke.
like when you think of chicken food in America, you think of KFC and Chick-fil-A
Popeye.
and
Oh,
Popeyes. KFC used to be fine, not so much anymore. Popeyes, I think, is overrated. Chick-fil-A, I think, is super overrated, but I will get killed for saying that in Georgia. So, well, anyways, if a Jollibee opened in the Metro Atlanta area, it would change the way people think of chicken fast food in Georgia.
okay, would it taste the same?
Yeah,
Even
because like
though,
they had a there's Jollibees in like LA, there's Jollibees in like, all over California and Florida and Hawaii.
okay, so they exist here. They just
Yeah,
don't have them in Georgia. Oh,
yeah, they have them in places that tend to have a large Southeast Asian population. So like
we
California,
don't.
obviously, because California in general has a large Asian
Yeah,
population.
we don't.
Georgia
We
actually
don't.
has a pretty large Asian population,
But it's above. It's
but
up north, no?
it's like Gwinnett County, so you have like a lot of like people from South Korea and China, Vietnam, and Japan. So we still do act. We have a big like Athens has a big
Oh,
Filipino population, so they could have a Jollibee here.
I know. I like going down there.
So I hope so. We have Whataburgers now. Why can't we have a Jollibee? I'm telling you,
How
man.
about how about y'all give me 7-Eleven and I'll be happy.
The Japanese 7-Eleven.
The Japanese 7-Eleven,
Yeah,
yes.
that would change everything.
Yes. Uh, yeah. 7-Eleven, especially from there.
Yep.
I don't know what they do over there differently, but it's
Hey,
over there.
as someone who's been there, you can live off a 7-Eleven in Japan.
It's
It
healthier
is
down there.
so freaking nice.
Uh,
But yeah,
okay.
I think that's about it for this episode.
One more esports star. Uh, Optics come shaved his head bald
Oh yeah,
for a giveaway for 24 hours.
Scump did a 24-hour
Mm,
stream, got hit 5,000 subs, and went bald.
yes. Um, I watched, like I said, 80% of the stream, and it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And especially him going bald, which happened like in the morning. I woke up and he was literally about to go shave it.
Oh really?
Uh,
It's
so he hit
crazy.
it like around 2, 3 in the morning. He
Mm-hmm.
was like somewhat awake. Um, and stuff like that.
It's just
Yeah.
crazy to see him bald, though. He looks wild.
Um, what is it in Mexico or what is it Independence Day? It's Spanish. This is Independence Day today.
Today?
Well, I don't. Yeah, yeah. For who was it? Why?
It's not today. Mexico's what? Hold on,
Yeah,
actually.
today too. Mexico's ones too. Salvador's Independence Day. Yeah, El Salvador's Independence Day today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mexico's Independence Day is tomorrow, September 16th. Or when you're watching this, it would have been the past Monday.
uh,
What's up?
okay. There's other countries, but it's not. I mean, whatever. But yeah, it's some Spanish countries or Spanish speaking countries are had their independence today. So,
Mhm.
but yeah. So,
Cool.
anyways, but that's it. That's all. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that wraps us up for today's podcast. If you want to close us out.
With that being said, oh wait, what the fuck? With that being said, we will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you wait. What the fuck? I missed a big chunk. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when we upload. Comment down below which you like, what you think about the PlayStation $700 console that comes out November 7th. Don't
Not
buy
even
that,
including
or
tax.
not taxes, and no games if you don't got them, if it ain't digital. Anyways, um, follow our socials down below at Global Conquerors. Our socials are down there also. Ours personal. Um, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I think I said. So, with that being said, we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.